under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, welcome everyone. Brian.
Yes.
You're up for concerns with speeding on Countryman Road.
Yeah.
So we have Brian, our officer in charge, and also our police commissioner, Danny, right here. So what can we do for you?
Well, I was, I don't know if this is helpful or not. I live right here at the corner of Delph.
Okay.
So Countryman's a throughway off of 104 because there's no exits off of 104 on this side. It's a very busy road. So generally by the time the cars are hitting, I don't know if you can see it or not, I marked down the 30-mile-an-hour zone spot right there. Countryman's 55. By the time they hit that spot, they're doing 55 or more. And they're going through the village speed limit at probably 55 or more. I mean, I dare say 75% of the cars are moving very fast. It's a very busy area there. There's a lot of blind drives and a lot of people like to walk the road. So I was just wondering if there's something we could do about it, possibly. Even the officer presence once in a while. I'm not really sure what other solutions there are. Kind of looking for a little help on ladder. It's primarily the vehicles traveling west because the ones coming east are coming off the corner, so they're going pretty slow.
Okay.
That's good. And that is really it. You know, there's a lot of traffic coming off Delph Drive. It's kind of a blind hill once you pass Delph.
How about your thoughts on that, Brian?
What? I gotta see if you got.
Yeah. Yeah, so you know, kind of hard to see what the
You're in Delph.
It's
right there. Yeah. And goes to me, obviously, it's a short distance.
Yeah, and Countryman being 55, we get all that through traffic.
Yeah.
Off ramping 104. So it's very busy.
Is there a certain time of day? I mean, is it all the time? Or
It's really during the weekend, it's constant slow.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you know, during the week, it's a lot of smoother traffic.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's very blind hill right here.
Yeah.
Most of them slow down to that. Some of the cool ones.
Because obviously from Delph until 89, there's that slight hill there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very
So for any officer doing radar, you have to, like, obviously you have to have clear vision of the car coming at you.
Yep.
Okay. So you have to be able to assess the speed. Okay. So okay. So our best bet is to obviously hit it straight away here. Here, basic. If I could sit facing that would be a start. I would sit here and just go here and listen to straight. So is it more east or west?
Yeah, because these are going up the corner.
Yeah. I mean, make the right turn left there and time you get up there. Okay. All right. Well, let me do some sitting.
Yeah,
I can do that and see where it flows. Or what we can do is also shares. So we'll keep it there. And give you speed every single car and time frame. So it kind of gives you where that was, where the time would be. So she can do that too. So figure out so it's time right there. So we can figure it out. Please give us an the highways every So we can start there.
What's that? 5 minutes.
Some plan?
That's fantastic.
Yeah, we do that, like I said, I'll be doing it tomorrow.
How you feeling?
That's what.
Tired, a little sore, but go back. Just got some more mobile.
Yeah, it's what it was, yeah, so then, that's, it does, plus like I said, it'll give us a printout, and that's kind of. What it is, so do that and then start with there and then I was What? No, absolutely, I'll give him a call tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes, and then see if we can get out there for a week.
You're welcome to borrow my neighbors across the street, so you're welcome to borrow their driveway.
We can sit there too, okay.
Yeah, it would be this house right here.
Oh, right, okay, yeah,
Look at that first. Oh, no, I'm sorry, this one right here.
so it's, okay, right across the street from that.
That's Larry and Sharon.
Okay.
You're welcome to sit there.
That may help too.
That's right across the street. Yeah.
Sits there and never really see it. So, yeah, well, I'll okay?
All set?
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, thanks, Brian.
You too.
Oh, okay, moving on. Joe, you're up. You have 5 minutes.
All right.
Timer's on.
Hang on. Let me get out there.
Yeah, let's.
Make sure I didn't forget anything.
No, they'll wait until.
I only have a few topics, so I'll be fast.
What you were down for, and you'll be asked at the end.
One thing is this. I like walking through the village of Wolcott in the early morning and sipping a little coffee. And one thing I've noticed that's bothersome to me as a Christian man is the statue that's at Maine and New Hartford and the painting that's on the side of the theater. Okay? Because basically what it is, if I was to walk out of here right now and go left, I'm basically looking at her ass. Okay? If I was on the other side and I'm coming through, I'm basically looking at her, mammaries. So, and then she's got a little cloth that comes down and just barely covers her, whatever you want to call it. Okay? And it bothers me, and I want to say two things right now. Before I say anything else, I love a dirty joke, a funny joke as much as anybody. And I love the female anatomy as much as anybody. But I don't need it out in the middle of the street when I'm walking by. And then I just want to say a stone's throw, literally a stone's throw away on the theater is the same broad, the naked broad with her.
Well, her actual name is Venus.
I know what it is. Believe me, I've done my research. I don't need any information from anybody. I've done all my
Well,
research.
you need to stop right there and listen to me then.
No, but I want to
Listen, Joe.
Let me
Venus has
finish.
been here since 1913, and I want to explain something to you.
Let me finish before
maybe
you go.
before you relocated here from Williamson, you should have done some research on where you were moving to, because she has been an eminent statue in this
I
village since
understand
1913.
all
So
that.
unfortunately,
But let me
if
finish
she
first.
bothers you, I'm sorry. However, she's not going anywhere.
Let me finish first.
You can go ahead, Joe, but this is a mute conversation.
And okay, hang on. So a stone's throw from the naked statue is the painting on the side with the naked broad. But here's what weirds me out. On the side of the theater, underneath it is a kid praying to the naked statue. Okay. What kind of message are we trying to send when there's public? Here's the thing, and I wrote it on here. In 2 weeks, there'll be school buses everywhere.
As there has been every year.
I understand. And also, there's a naked woman 50 feet from 2 brick churches. Okay? Literally, the statue of the naked woman is 50 feet
We all know where
from.
she's at, Joe.
Okay, but here, okay. Let me ask everyone in here, because I know everyone's very offended that I want the statue replaced. If anyone in here is Christian, tell me what the first commandment is right now. Tell me what the first commandment is right now.
So first off, Joe, we're not here for a Bible lesson. We're not here for a religious lesson.
Okay.
State your point, get it across. We're
All
going to
right,
tell you
I
what's
only
gonna
have
happen.
2 points. I'll be out of here in a minute.
You have less than a minute.
You got less than a minute.
Okay.
First would be 2 or anyway.
So, the school buses are going to be coming by very soon. And Jesus talked about children. I wrote this down. What did Jesus say about children? He said, he who exposes these little ones to sin, it would be better to have a millstone hung around their neck and tossed into the sea. So here's what's happening. I don't mind the female anatomy. Okay? But we don't need to put it out in front of children. That's my main point. Okay? As a Christian man, and I understand they all have the phones and they can all look up whatever they want anytime. I get that. But that's between them
That
and
is all the time we have for tonight.
their parents. So I have one solution. Can I propose it? Give me 1 second.
No, not tonight. 5 minutes is up.
Just give me 1 minute.
Miss Chapin, how can we help you tonight?
So the help of a lot of people here in the village office, the highway department, the historical society, and other groups, we now have a Patriot burial marker at the old cemetery on Lake Ave.
Kara, I'm sorry, can I stop you for 1 second? Hey, Joe, just so you know, take off your hat during the pledge next time, and maybe I'll give you a minute. I apologize, Kara, I had to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I did.
Good for you.
So the Patriot
I hope you feel real tough.
Better, much better. Sorry, Kara.
So the Patriot burial marker honors 2 Revolutionary War soldiers that are
I'll see you guys later. Have a good night.
You too.
buried at
Thanks a
that
lot for
cemetery.
everything. Thanks, Igor.
The Woken Historical Society would like to
Excuse me
have
1 second. I don't mean to interrupt you. Your malicious intent is no good here. You need to leave. Don't come back. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Want to start over again?
You're awesome,
good.
Kara.
Deep breath.
The Woken Historical Society would like to hold a dedication for the marker. One of the dates, so like a top choice for the date, would be at the next board meeting, not at the meeting, but before the meeting, like 6:30 on September 22nd. Because hopefully everyone's already gathered in the village, you can go from Patriot market dedication to here and not take up too many people's time.
Sounds great. Do you think 30 minutes will be enough?
For me, it would be enough. For Cindy Fowler, I'm not sure. If that would be enough.
Do you want to plan a 6, just to be on the safe side? Because we'll have to travel back and start at 7, so 6.
And we'll try to invite some other people. So I don't know if there should be an announcement somewhere saying that traffic may be a little rough on Lake Ave due to people parking for the dedication.
Sure.
So that's any questions you may have for us.
Oh, thank you, Kara.
So,
Thanks.
it's
Thank
great.
you.
Appreciate it. Sorry for the interruptions.
Mr. Lasher, how you doing?
Oh, good.
Here, I want to just take a look at that. Just let me know your thoughts.
Good evening. Last month we had 35 calls 9 medical calls, 8 MVAs, 4 hazardous conditions, and 17 service calls. The top responders for last month wasn't Otis this time, but it usually is, but he was busy with his vegetables, and Chase Weber was top responder for last month. We got six banners coming to put up for the military banners for the village for the fire department's sponsored for members that didn't have any banners up. So those are almost finished. Bob did a lot of traveling and a lot of work for that.
You have 2 more.
Two more coming, but 6 total. I got the ladder inspections for all the ladders. If you want to look at that, Chris, or not, I don't know if you want to look at the report from the ladder inspections.
I seen the report, yes.
Okay, all right.
So,
So we're good there then.
we're definitely good.
Okay. That's about it, all I have. Glad to see you're doing better.
Yeah, I want to thank everybody for all the calls and text messages and all that during my unplanned stay at the hospital, but we got through it, so we're back at it. Brian,
You stepped outside for a little minute, right back.
Mr. Breen.
Couple things. We have Crown Rustproofing coming back September 14th. Same pricing as last year. We're on the schedule. Just between now and the next week or so, figure out how many we've got. We got a quote from Viking for cylinder for Tim's truck. For $2,081.93 plus shipping.
Make a motion to get that cylinder.
Second.
Any discussion on favor?
Aye.
And then driving around, we've got some pretty faded signs that are no longer reflective, flat out, worn out. About $900 to wipe that out for refresh signs, I guess.
I'll get them ordered up.
Right. That's about all I've got.
All right. Ed?
We have our yearly cleanings of wet wells and pump stations scheduled for September 16th and the 23rd. Pretty much everything else is so far running pretty smooth. Over to the water department, springs are only producing 30 gallons a minute, about 43,000 a day, so transition to the lake plant is in full. The fire hydrant that we're working on past the state trooper barracks, I have a couple of options for that. One is to not replace it and make a blow off there, because across the street from it on the larger line that feeds the county pump station is an active steamer. The other thing is the line's too small to support a steamer, so they don't make the small hydrants anymore. They all have a 2.5 with a 4.5 steamer in the center, and I can get a locking cap for the steamer and just replace the hydrant. Whichever direction you guys want to go. Like I said, across the street is a functioning steamer. It's just we have that 4-inch line on the north side of the road.
A blow off there would not be a bad idea.
Well, that's pretty much what we used the hydrant for up there anyways, was a blow off. So we can either put a hydrant in there with a locking cap on it, so you wouldn't be able to use the steamer portion of it. It just won't support it, or convert it over to a blow off.
Sure would be nice to have that on that end.
It's fed by two different sources though, I mean, basically. The one's the big line and the other one's,
Yeah, so we're not out anything on fire protection, but we would gain the ability to have that blow off on there. when we
well, I'm
upgrade
just
the
saying,
system.
you would be losing because they both run as two separate pipes.
Correct. However, being that we have a steamer on the other side of the road that we could still use, we could utilize our side for a blow off because we have two water sources there. You ever hooked into that, the steamer on that side here?
On the county side,
Yeah. You guys ever hooked into that, Brandon?
it seems like we have, but I know that's where we would go because it's easiest access to pull the truck over there.
A few years ago, that's the fire hydrant that I used to fill up the gentleman's pond that lives there.
Okay.
He had purchased
I
that water.
recall that, yes.
Yeah, he had purchased the water to fill his pond.
Yes,
Yeah.
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I can get a locking cut cap for the 4.5 inch, and then you would still be able to use the 2.5s on both sides. We have a couple of hydrants sitting down there, which these are screw-ons, so we'll have to change it because screw-ins no longer exist. Everything is flanged and bolted.
What was that, the last one on your line? Villages line? What are you talking about?
The one with the active steamer.
The one that's giving you around.
Well, it's out.
The one that's out was where the old gas station ice cream place used to be, where the concrete blocks are. Yeah.
Because there's one more down the bottom, the trailer used to be, it's still on your line.
No. No. That's the last one for the village. Then the other ones that exist are on the county line that feeds the booster station.
And there's one at the booster station.
Yes.
Where they're-
Well, is that really the
Tanks.
county line or not?
That's
Wasn't
the
it kind
county's
of
down there.
appropriated to us?
It might be. I mean, we use that. I don't have
I mean, the
anything.
people out there are our customers, aren't they?
They are. That's why I said it feeds the booster station. Because I'm unsure of.
You got quotes out there for both of them at either direction?
No, because I have the fire hydrants that I can get. We have two of. I called FW Webb, and Rich and Dan Kruger up there. They were assisting me, and they don't. This is the option we have, and we have two still from the Sodas Point fire hydrants that we purchased years ago.
Yeah.
That we could put in, but like I said, it's now we're gonna change the pipe and end up putting in a MJ connector to a flange, and that would be how that would go. But being that it's a 4.5 inch steamer hydrant, we would have to put a locking cap on it, and I think the locking cap is a couple $100.
Well, either way, we'll still be able to have use of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'll
We
still
already
have
have the
two
hydrant,
2.5 inch.
maybe we just stay the course and put that hydrant back in there and just lock that cap and.
All right, that's the direction we'll go.
Okay. You wanna do the Chamberlain
I
quotes?
will, yeah. Make a motion to accept the Chamberlain's quote 118, the amount of $4,145 for annual pump cleaning.
Second.
Any further discussion on favor?
Aye. Make a motion to approve Chamberlain quote 117 in the amount of $3,862 for the annual aerators cleaning.
Any further discussion on favor?
Aye.
Before I go any further, are you all set, Ed?
I am.
Would you do me a favor and just peek outside that door and check on Brian out there? You don't mind? Had a letter from 6088 Eastport Bay Road.
Yeah, that's one we keep sending violations to because of the way his yard looks. He sent us a invoice along with a letter.
I did see that.
I drafted a letter to send back to him about, number one, he can't charge 33% interest. And number two is he didn't get a PO from us in order to charge him for writing a letter to us about us sending him violation notice.
Correct, and this is not the first time this has happened.
Right,
So
so I just
again,
wanted
there's
to
no
make sure
invoice
we
paid for
sent
no
it.
PO.
We did send him on another violation too.
Okay, well, just make sure Tom's aware of it and keeps on top of it, and all of this gets to Kevin.
Do you want me to send that letter out to him?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, July 2026 code report.
Make a motion to approve the July 2026 code report.
Second.
Any further discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Scheduled public hearing for flood map, possibly for September 8th at 6:30 p.m. Everybody good with that?
They go in effect in November, I guess we just need Tom Sawtell took care of the law. And
So all of you have copies of that.
yeah, and the planning board needs to end up, needs some time up, we just need to do a local law when they pass it.
Yeah, 6:30 years from now.
Williamson Law Book, 4% increase on software fees.
Yeah, this is an FYI, that we increase the fees.
Does that come as a surprise? No.
Just
And I don't think
surprised.
they've raised theirs in a while either.
Harper report is closed.
Yep, the upper report's been closed.
Nice.
Oh, just an FYI, the AFR has been submitted. Thank you, Fran.
I wanna thank Eva for helping me get everything done so I can get it in on time.
NYMER recommendations.
Yes, we got something from the insurance company that they've some recommendations and after,
I read them.
yeah, so,
It's funny they have recommendations every year.
yeah.
So we'll read those. We'll go over them again and adjust accordingly. 'Cause obviously, some of them we don't agree with. All right, we need a motion for the June 2026 Treasury Report and Financials.
Make a motion to approve the June 2026 Treasurer's Report and Financials.
Second.
Any further discussion, all in favor?
Make a motion to approve the July 2026 Treasurer's Report and Financials.
Second.
Any further discussion, all in favor? So everyone is aware, there's gone out with the water bills and that as well. It's gonna be on, TextMyGov as well. The office will be closed September 14th to the 19th, while Fran and Eva are at training at NICOM. What we're gonna do additionally, right? So if someone cannot get in to do their water bills, or they typically pay with credit card, we're gonna extend the due date an additional week on top of what your water bill already says,
Penalty free.
penalty free. So again, that should mitigate any issues with that. And again, any questions, reach out before the 14th and 19th, and we can fill you in as well. June 9th, 2026 department head meeting.
Make a motion to approve the June 9th Department Head meeting.
Second.
Any further discussion, all in favor?
You can't, because you weren't
Yeah,
there.
you weren't here. Another one. Dave. Any further discussion, all in favor?
Make a motion to approve the July 14th public hearing.
Second.
Any further discussion, all in favor?
Make a motion to approve the July 14th Department Head.
Second.
Any further discussion, all in favor?
Make a motion to approve abstract 003 in the amount of $74,835.88.
Second.
Any further discussion, all in favor?
Make a motion to approve the facilities use request for Election Day Rotary Club breakfast on November 3rd.
Second.
Any further discussion, all in favor?
Make a motion to approve the Presbyterian Golf Tournament facilities use request for the fire department.
Second.
Any further discussion, all in favor?
Make a motion to approve the fire hall use request for the celebration of life from Mike Giacomo.
Second.
Any further discussion, all in favor?
Make a motion to approve the falls request for tomorrow, 8/26, 12 o'clock for the chair dedication to for Sharon Coleman for the Rotary.
Any further discussion? All
All
in favor?
village employees are invited and welcome tomorrow at 12 o'clock for the dedication and lunch. And a special thanks to you, Chris, and your crew for clearing out the trees for a nice view of the falls and all the work you guys did.
Those are
Something
good.
that it does. That falls has never looked so nice. So
I like it a lot.
Still what we're told.
look even better with that new
I
birdhouse.
know, right?
Okay, and I approve the facilities use request for September 5th for the birthday party.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor? So I see we have a price increase for the Hometown Hero banners, which will now be $175. Just an FYI. What? Oh, well, I haven't finished yet, so. Brian, you got anything for a report?
Nothing significant besides the speeding issue we just dealt with on Delph. And then I do have a phone message I have to return for another speed issue on Oswego Street. I was still looking for a part-timer, but still waiting on that. Other than that, that's fine.
All right, thanks, Brian. I am all set. However, I do have need for executive session, personnel and contractual. Daniel.
I am all set until executive for personnel and contractual as well.
Marcia.
Jared, did you get a bill on that E32?
No.
I was thinking, because we have to have it approved, I imagine.
I have not got it right.
No, couldn't do anything on that. That's all I have.
Brian, give him a holler tomorrow.
What's that?
The bill on pump, where you had the toy working.
Give Toyne a call and see if they got an invoice for 3-2.
Okay, they probably send their invoices out once a month, but like I told you, I'll double check with them. They'll probably Thursday, I need them tomorrow.
We're gonna need approval on that, I believe, though, I don't.
They'll get it.
What?
They'll get the approval.
Oh, well, yeah,
Anything else?
that's all.
Misty?
I would like to make a motion to approve a purple Martin's birdhouse for the park, Falls Park, not to exceed more than $180.
Well, you're more than welcome to approve that on your own, so you don't need our approval.
She's just doing it by the
You're
I second.
I approve it.
Would you just want one?
I prefer two and another pole, sure.
Sorry. Sorry, Chris.
Yeah.
It's been on.
No, I know.
Yeah,
You might
he's
need
doing
to
it
up
both.
the,
Oh, yes, sorry, I would have to
Pedestals off the
probably.
pole.
You just have one
Going
more
this way, one
There you
that
go.
way.
I think it's not to exceed
Not to exceed what?
600.
Not to exceed 600. Okay. I approve.
So include the pole?
Well, that will
Or
have.
is the pole gonna be
Oh,
separate?
there you go.
I think they come with the poles.
The one
There
does,
is
the
one
does
that
not.
does, for one,
They're
yeah,
different.
right here.
Well, the current birdhouses down there have definitely served their purpose. So it's just time to update them. Anything for the group, Dave?
Should we discuss windows?
So, yeah, that was
Was that, how do you like that quote?
a little shocking. But yeah, go ahead. It's, I don't know if we're getting approval on that yet, but,
Well, so we need a direction.
I understand the detail in this. So we have a good group here that, we can get
Right.
some input from as well, because this obviously is a historical building, and I'll let Dave take it from there.
So we have, if anyone's noticed, we have some windows that are falling apart in the third story of this building right out front. There's some, the lights in them are staggered up like this, so they're kind of arched in 3 different windows. The windows are separate. The one in the center, the upper part of it is falling apart. The sash rotted out, the glass fell out. Luckily didn't hit anybody on the street below. But there are still 4 panes up there, I believe, plus the window sash at the bottom. So I contacted 3 different vendors. The first vendor came, looked at it, said,
I'm not putting a window in.
we don't want to do anything. We're not getting
No.
involved with this at all, right? The second vendor, only talked to him by phone and sent him pictures. They do a total restoration, so they'll build a new sash for the bottom of that upper window. They'll cut the glass to put in there, and they'll rebuild all 3 windows if we want, for a price of around $10,000. But they basically take those windows out, take them to their shop, peel them all down, build the new parts, they cut the glass, they put them back in, they come and they put them back into the, to their fittings up here. So there's another option is if we just pull the window out ourselves and take it to a millwork company. I did talk to another company, a millwork company, and they said we don't get involved with windows. So we can either go with the company that does the restoration, maybe just do the center window rather than all 3. The other 2 are going to fall apart anyways, but not right now. They also offer, if you did all 3, they would offer like a storm window. We don't really need weather protection as far as, I mean, it's an attic, it's not heated or anything, so we don't need any thermal protection, but if you put a storm window on the outside, it could protect the sashes and the glass underneath from weather. So there's a lot of options there. We could also, I could talk to that company and ask them, hey, if we take the window out and bring it to you.
As the guy who's probably gonna have to take the window out, no thank you.
We take it out from the inside, Chris.
Yeah, again, no thanks.
Yeah. Take it to them for them to rebuild, and maybe that'll cut the cost.
Do they
So-
wind up painted wood after they restore it?
What's that?
Is it painted wood when they're done?
Yeah, there's a whole list of items that they do, and if anybody's interested, they can look at this quote that I have. It goes into detail as to what they do with the old wood. If it's not salvageable, then they'll make a new sash piece for it out of old dense pine instead of the new, the newer pine that's.
I would think that if a glass pane falls out and hits somebody, it would have a lot more cost than $10,000.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Well, I gotta tell you, so we can leave copies of this because it is a very detailed estimate.
It is.
Probably the most detailed I've ever seen for fixing a window.
Yeah, they're true craftsmen. That's what this company is. And when I showed that quote to the millwork company, he thought that was pretty cheap. But I mean, seems like anything you get done nowadays costs $10,000.
This is the one that restores the historical stuff.
That's the restoration. Yeah.
Kara, what do you think?
I'm thinking that is there a grant we can find somewhere to help with the cost?
So I've been looking. Unfortunately, the timing with the grant and the safety of what the window is,
Yeah.
it's kind of not matching up. You know what I mean? I mean, this has been like this for a while, and pieces, like you said, keeps falling out. And
So cost is one part of it, but again, we do have a historical building here, and we've all looked up there, and it's like, what to even put something remotely close to what was there, it's not even going to look right. That was the biggest thing, and obviously we have certain things budgeted for maintenance in all the buildings and that, year to year, and that's one thing we didn't have budgeted, obviously, but by all means, we would love some more input on it, but it's that estimate that Dave got. I mean, it is quite a bit of money, but I believe it would be repaired, right back to like new condition, still matching and what was in this building from the
We
original.
still have a maintenance situation though with painted wood.
It is. It's but knowing where we are now, you could say, you didn't paint it every other year. Where when we painted, when I came into this seat, we had gotten some paint done, and I don't know how long it had been prior that any paint had been put on the building. You know, it's just, I didn't know, but it definitely needed to be painted, so.
Call Anderson.
Oh, we did.
We've called, yeah.
Comfort and.
Comfort, yeah, anybody that we thought could build one for it, but just with it, some of them don't even wanna touch it. You know, they'd rather block it off, square it, and just put a, you know, push-up window in it, and call it good.
Is there a warranty on that, Dave? Did they say?
There is a warranty. And I don't remember what it is. I'll get back to you.
So, food for thought on that,
What's that?
food for thought for everyone on that.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of options, but, you know, to take those windows out and maybe have a company come in that does just one big fat window. You can't do that anyways because it's 3 separate windows that's between studs. So it would be 3 square windows probably.
Yeah. We'll, everybody has that info, you can chew on it a bit, and then we'll, see what we decide on next meeting. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Sound good? Anything else, Dave?
No, we already covered the banners, so we're good there.
Okay. All right, time for public. Bud, how you been?
Well, I'm never good, but I'm here.
Okay, well, nice to see you.
I have a terminal illness, I'm sorry. I do.
Sorry to hear that.
I want
But what can we do for you?
2 things. Right here. You're a fire chief? Yes. My dad was, till I was in the fire department. Can you show me your fire hydrant? Just took that picture. I can never thank Ed enough for finding this problem. Where is it? That's across the street from my house.
Okay.
Where is it?
What's your house?
No, I appreciate what you do. I was in the fire department, Dad was a fire chief, and I worked on the ambulance, so I wanna. Where's my fire hydrant? I took the picture.
Well, it looks like it's pretty involved in the weeds there, Bud.
You know when it's been flushed last? 8 years ago.
Sound right, Ed?
No,
And those, well, ones have been flushed.
Evan hasn't been retired for 8 years.
No, ones have
Well,
been flushed last. Not this year, last.
That fire hydrant, as it stands right
I
now,
think you find in it. I think.
that fire hydrant right now is supposed to be bagged off,
It is.
and
Has been for years.
Yep.
I don't wanna waste my whole 5 minutes, otherwise she can have the other 5 minutes.
Well, so we got a game plan for that hydrant?
Flush it.
Or you just said there was a crack, right?
Well, how many years do I have to wait for it to be flushed?
Oh, no, I'm going back to you said there was a crack in it?
Every time they would flush
that
my.
fire hydrant is
Oh, I
not
can't
in
thank
use.
them enough for finding this.
Is not in use. It is turned off at the guard valve. So when fire hydrant gets flushed, it's flushed down the road further towards
See? Here's my
at
fire
the
protection.
top of the
I was
hill.
in the fire department, I know a lot about
Oh,
this.
Down.
I'm sick now, but I'm not.
It's like Norma's.
I understand, Bud.
Norma's
no.
good place.
Okay.
I've been to a lawyer about another thing too.
Well, what?
Okay.
No, let's finish. Is there any chance we get that flushed?
No, it's not working.
Well, exactly. I'm supposed to have a fire hydrant in front of my house. Where are they gonna get the water from? Bucket it? Or go down to the creek and bring it up with a pump?
There's one by cemetery and there's one
Oh, it's close, huh?
at the top of the hill.
How'd you like to not be
Like
able to use your
Norma's.
fire hydrant?
Well, Bud, so we can agree to disagree, but he is right. There's one on the corner cemetery, and it's not a very long distance.
That's not a very long
To
distance.
lay in? No.
Oh, no,
These
we'd
guys
like
lay
to
in
take
twice
over
that
from now.
distance.
Let's tell me give you a verbal warning
Okay.
before we put it right. The other, we almost got hit by a tractor trailer truck yesterday.
Bud,
I almost got hit by a tractor trailer truck. We're all done with the fire hydrant. Okay,
Did you get any info off of that truck by chance?
well, you told me they're not allowed on their road. Why isn't there a sign saying that?
So we never said they're not allowed on the road. What we did is that we had contacted the egg farm because
No,
that's,
they're not the ones violating the law, the truck driver is.
well, so let me, just hear me out. So I want to explain you the conversation we've had with them multiple times. So what happened is, so we've had multiple individuals catch the names of the trucks, be it Wadsworth or Eastport Bay Road. They get the name of it.
Were they arrested?
The one that took the wall out got tickets, that's for sure. That I can assure you. So what
I
happened
almost got
is,
hit by a truck the other day. And I got a snowblower in front of my house.
I understand you're upset.
And
but-
there's no shoulder at all. None. Once you come walk along the side of the road, you start the campground, you walk up toward that road and see how you like walk towards the tractor trailer truck.
So, but I lived on Eastport Bay Road most of my life too.
I've been
So I
here
know how-
50 years.
I know how narrow that
Right.
road is.
I'm the one that started the Mark's Pizzeria,
I know you did.
you know? And I
you
did run the building committee for the Methodist church when we moved from down there to up above. I remodeled that church, built it. Right? But there's nothing to do with that. So when are you gonna stop the trucks? Or do we have to get this legal?
So here's what I want to
I
explain to you.
almost got hit by one. I'm going to give you a warning now.
I understand you said
You
that.
think it's a joke?
I don't think it's a joke. And do not accuse me ever of not taking seriousness.
I'm
So,
serious. You're the one
listen to me.
laughing. I
I'm
don't
laughing.
smile at all. I can't.
But
I can't smile.
I want to explain to you what we have done with the egg farm. So what's
I want to know
happened?
what you're doing with the trucks.
We need to back up first because I need to figure out where they're coming from.
You've been telling me that for years.
For years.
I bring it to Fran all the time.
Oh, Fran's over there.
Oh, Fran, whatever. I'm sorry, Fran.
You're okay, you're fine.
So here at the end of the day, when I
I'm
get
sorry
that,
about that.
I make
I
a
do.
phone call. I make a phone call out to the egg farm. Is this one of your vendors? No, it's not, or yes, it is. So the ones that they have, their designated route is supposed to be Wallville Road to Wadsworth
Like it's
to
been
Furnace
for
to Wadsworth.
years.
So what happens is that supposedly they are supposed to reroute these guys, but what's happening is a broker picks up the load, they put in the GPS, and they end up driving wherever they want to. So the only other option that we have at this point in time, it's going to take our law enforcement as well, is that if those streets are permitted, then they could not go down them at all because they're overweight to be on that street. The problem is having enough manpower to stop them or get
Call the sheriff.
the egg farm. And do what? They just not
Well,
gonna
that's
sit
why I
there.
wanted the village. We could have a village cop.
He's right here.
And I never see him over crossing the pump house, ever.
But
I've never seen any cops over there yet.
this is what we're gonna do for you, okay?
Okay? I'd love to have something done. though.
Okay.
I'm not here to make trouble.
No. What we're gonna do is, the state police has a commercial vehicle unit, okay? They deal with tractor trailers,
Yeah.
that's all they deal with.
Yeah, my son drove tractor trailer and my dad.
Okay, so what I'll do is, I'll make a phone call to Troop B headquarters in Canandaigua, okay? And have that commercial vehicle unit come out, okay? And he'll can up and down the streets to figure out, I don't know what time they're coming down, I'm not really sure, okay?
What time was it when you were out there, bud?
What time?
Roughly.
I walk every morning, otherwise I have to stay moving, right?
They're there in the morning, afternoon, and evening.
Oh, the trucks?
Yeah,
The
the
trucks start at 5 in the morning.
Mhm.
Trucks start coming down there at 5 in the morning from both directions.
I'm watching.
And tons,
Eastport.
Eastport Railroad.
Okay.
Start at the top of Eastport Railroad, you walk down either way and see all you like. There's no sidewalk.
No, I'm
There's
saying that.
there's absolutely no fog line, none.
What you have, one of the things you're gonna have to do is, I understand it's you almost got hit by a tractor.
That's right.
Okay. You need.
And I don't
to
wanna
call-
get hit by one.
I agree with that. What
The
you have to-
vacuum took me over.
What you have to do is, if it's, not saying it's, what you're saying is a lie or anything like that, but you have to call 911, because when you call 911, it just happened, then they.
I did call 911.
Okay, you called that when it happened or after?
Well, it was a few days before that they almost got me.
Okay, what we need is, obviously, if this is happening more than once to you, okay, you need to call 911 because there needs to be a paper trail of this, okay, there needs to be documentation. Not saying that you're lying, coming here or whatever, but if someone says, oh yeah, I got almost hit by a car, did you report it? No. There's not much we can do because we don't have anything to go on, but if you're down there.
Is there anything you can do for me?
I'm doing it now for you. Like I said, these commercial vehicle units from the state police, that's all they do. They write tickets, they'll weigh the truck, they'll stop it on the side of the road, they'll weigh it, they'll do everything they have to do, okay? But that's the only way that obviously these trucks are gonna stop, because these tickets these commercial vehicle units come out with are expensive, okay? And none of these drivers want one, okay? They're very,
None of them
very
speak
expensive.
English, the drivers.
What's that? What's
I
that?
know, Brian
Right, they
has to deal with it every day.
So, like I said, so that's what I can do for you. I can call tomorrow, okay, see when I get the commercial unit out there, okay, and I can work with them from there.
They can use
But
that.
again, if there's something that you're walking in a tractor, you have to call 911 because there could be, you know, beyond the village limit, there could be a deputy or trooper out there that sees this truck and stops it. But if it's not reported, the trooper, they can just drive by this truck like nothing ever happened. They're, oh, this truck just, I stopped that truck, you know, I passed it.
Okay.
So do that for
That's
sure.
enough for
You're
No, that's
you're never bothering 911, okay? You make the call, okay? Never think, oh, this is not an emergency.
I know they showed it up the other day, my son was having a heart attack, it was nice though, they come that fast.
That is, 911 is there to help you.
They know they're great,
So,
I appreciate everything
You know,
volunteers do.
yeah, if there's something, a question you need, you can call 911, okay? So that will help you. So this is what I'm gonna do for you, okay? So I'll make the phone call to Trooping Headquarters tomorrow, okay?
Thank you.
And get hold of the commercial vehicle and see when I can get them out there or whatever, we can, you know, figure it out. But we'll go from
Be
there.
fair to the drivers, put up a sign telling them they can't come down it, they have no idea.
Well,
They have no idea.
Again, like the mayor said, they should be,
It doesn't
the egg
matter, if
farm.
they can't read, they shouldn't be driving on our roads.
Okay, well, like I said,
Right
like
now, it's a legal road
the egg
for
farm
tractor
should be
trailer.
notified.
It is. Well, how about you can walk down with me to that fire hydrant right
Why don't we
now?
make it so it's not?
Would you like to walk down to the fire hydrant with me?
I'm just saying, you have to get your food, it has to come through on a legal road.
Well, I'll tell you what, while I was worked for 45 years, I've had maybe more than that, I've had the house 50 years. I've rented it out for many. I didn't live in this town. I own restaurants in Syracuse.
Also,
All your deliveries get there.
there isn't
Tractor
just
trailer.
the trucks.
You come walk down that road, tractor trailer. There is no,
Vehicle.
you show me, all right, here.
There is,
Tell you what, why don't you do it here, right?
Corvettes. There, one is
Brian's listening too.
Brian, yeah, I'm sorry.
Not me.
That is the edge of the road.
A
Right?
dark
The
gray.
fire hydrant is gonna get hit by that
One
tractor
is
trailer
red
truck if
one.
it goes off the road
I
at
don't know
all.
if he's a cottager or
Or a car,
whatever,
if it goes
because
off
it's
the
not
road,
there all the
too.
time.
Well, see, I think we're good enough for here.
Hang on. So there's
Because the funny thing, though,
even the ones from
Brian
the
was
camp.
allowed to videotape in here. You guys do it at will.
Let's stop. They
You're laughing too.
Also
Stop
come
laughing. Wait,
from
wait, wait.
the campground
You're laughing.
and they come
Everybody's
down the hill
talking.
and they go
He
zooming
said not to
through.
laugh. Have him
They
thrown
don't do
out.
the speed limit. And there's
No,
a
you
speed
can laugh
limit
and tell
sign
me.
right in front of our yard. Nobody pays attention to it.
Hey, Brian, you know how you made mention of the county speed monitor? Maybe one on Eastport for a spell also.
How about one to just go 10 miles an hour? You know how many campers come down there? There's another thing. They play their music to 11 o'clock now. It's supposed to be 10.
So we just talked to Tom about this. You have to call 911 because the sheriffs have to enforce the noise ordinance.
The sheriffs are going to enforce the noise?
Wait a second. I
I'll
talked
call them.
about 3 months ago to a sheriff.
You go laughing at her.
He went and he was
You're
parked
funny, fella.
in front of the Dollar General here in town.
Mhm.
And he was going to walk in there. And I says, can I talk to you a minute? And he says, yes. I says, can you patrol Eastport Bay Road? You know what I got told? It's out of my jurisdiction. I can't help it. And he walked away.
Let's say we're outside here. Okay.
Well, that definitely shouldn't have been the case because they obviously can patrol any road they want.
That's what I thought. But he walked away, so how can you get any word in when he walks away? And it's like, okay, you don't want to help me. All I got told was, look, no, it's not our jurisdiction and you've got a village cop. Which at the time we didn't have one.
Let's say we're outside.
So just to,
This time,
we got 2 Corvettes, one gray, one red.
And then
And then we got campground that's doing the music until 11 where it used to be
and
10.
they come down here with, just like that. When you had your strawberry festival, all the the golf carts drove right down Eastport Bay Road with no license. It's illegal for them to have a license without a seatbelt in there. You allow them to come down the road, go into the parade, have their own parade, and they go in and up and down the road all the time. You can't allow them to come to your parade with no license plate. Well, you did.
So they were allowed to come into the village for the
Well,
parade.
they have a variance from the law. Once they know I'm done,
Okay.
we'll give you guys a chance
But there's-
to help out as well, okay?
Yeah,
And by all
I'm very
means, so
sick, and I'm
some of these
sorry,
trucks
like-
that you're seeing coming down through there,
Is that-
you know,
this
buzz
is
out
the
walking
term.
or whatnot, see if you can get a name on them.
I
It's on the
get
truck, so
shaking
that
and
way we
stuff and
kinda have
walking, check
a list of the trucks
come
we're
in.
looking for.
yeah,
You know,
Name
did you
wise.
see what,
Yeah.
I'll show you too, right?
I can tell you 1, 2, 3 times the ones we had a
Right
problem
here is
with
the edge of the
it
road,
says Ego on it.
right here.
okay, I've seen that.
Yeah, so I'm sure you probably have, because 3 of them that we've had
Right.
interaction
I'd like
with,
to find
it's
that.
all been that, each time when they were coming from.
It's just on the way here.
Oh, okay, yeah. I
So,
can
and by all
tell.
means, you can call Fran here at the village office and just say, this was the truck that I wanna
I
get your
just
name
like
on.
coming in.
So do you guys, does your phone take pictures?
Yes,
Because some of them take pictures of the phone and
Oh,
let us
I
know, and
get
that's how
phones.
we know who to call.
right.
So, we have spoken to, like you said, we have
I
spoken to
do
the age
thank you a
place,
lot for
and they
finding
said
it.
they let people,
It
they let
cost
them
me
know that when
$100
they
every time
change,
you turn
the
it on.
dispatchers don't
I
always
have a
update
reverse
their
osmosis
information.
system.
They're supposed to have signs
All
hanging
my
down at any
filters,
place, and
every time you turn it on.
so too, but.
Yeah.
The glass water through that,
Sometimes
it was brown,
Oh, yeah.
right? So they shut my fire.
But if you have
completely
your
off.
phone, take a picture so we know what.
Yeah.
They have to come from,
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
how
so
much,
any
for
info,
5 minutes before
any
the
info.
fire, aren't they?
Yeah.
I know about fire,
Okay.
you know, the Scott Air Pack.
And also with the cars and stuff, I mean, we had one over the weekend, there was 3 of them, they were hot
I do
rods,
every time I hear that part.
but they weren't the old hot rods, they're up to date ones, and they're going zoom, 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 and it's like, why are you doing this?
Gotta make some noise.
Yeah, well, I don't know, but it's like, you know, this is disgusting.
Okay, we will, see what we can get taken care of, and like I said, any info you have for us, get it to
Yeah.
us.
And the lawyers said, give me verbal, and come for paper. So I'm gonna do that, so I'm gonna paper down. I'm not broke. That's right?
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
There is
Thank
another
you for your
thing,
time,
though.
Chris.
You know, I like
Nice seeing
street,
you.
No,
I hope you feel better too.
I never do.
you know,
It's
I
terminal.
Lake Street, okay, you've got Eastport Bay, then you go across to Lake Street. Okay, that stop sign, that's dangerous where they've got all those things that are growing up the tree, the flowers or whatever they are. They've done it for years, but you've gotta inch out to see if anybody's coming. By the time you inch out, you got cars coming this way and you can't see this way. Is there any way that they can go and
Lake
just
Street
kind
in
of-
Auburn,
Yep, I
Yeah.
agree.
I'll look at that tomorrow.
Yeah,
That's the guy to talk to.
uh-huh,
It's been like that for years.
Yes, it
Years
has.
and years and
and
years.
Well,
every
we
time,
cut
every
the
year
hedgerow,
gets
the hedgerow
worse.
back a couple different times.
Yeah.
But yeah, you definitely gotta get out in there a little bit.
Uh-huh, cause now it's getting worse.
If it's in your easement, then you're clear to,
I know the guy that owns it.
so.
Oh, okay.
Again,
I don't
if it's in your easement, then.
Yeah.
I don't wanna take, you know, the pleasure out of him growing them, but I'd like to see before I get hit.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, we don't want you to get hit, so Chris will get a look at it tomorrow.
Thank you.
No problem. We're good.
You guys have a great night.
Well, you want to wait the end of your meeting? Do we have to leave first?
No, you don't
Oh,
have
no,
to
you can stay for the meeting.
You say?
What do you have for the group? Anything?
Welcome back, Chris.
Thank you. Anything else?
No, that's it.
That's it.
Welcome back.
Well, thank
Nice
you.
to see you're doing well.
Ed, anything else?
Meet with Don Thursday from the bars
Okay.
and exploring a couple options down there.
Yep. We got a lot of irons in the fire with that right now.
Yeah.
So I told my sister, you know, we'll go look and see what we can find. If it's viable, great. If not, then go another direction.
Yep.
Chris, anything else for the group?
No, I think I'm good.
Jerry?
September 14th with the Crown, are we planning on doing the pickup trucks this time for the fire department? or
Whatever you
anything
want.
else?
Whatever you want to break down.
Okay.
So, did we skip the trucks, pickups last year? Or did we do them?
No,
No, we did the pickups last year.
Oh, Terry. I'm just checking this.
Toast.
Thanks, Terry. Be safe.
Call me on that other thing I gave you there, Jared.
Well,
Jack, anything?
I'm good.
Trying?
no, just came to listen this time. Thank you.
Nice seeing you.
Yeah.
Kara? Anything else?
We have celebrating the Fort Towns Bicentennial. There's 2 more events scheduled for this year. Huron is celebrating their bicentennial on September 12th, all day. At the speakers at the Huron Presbyterian Church, that's where it'll be. But then the big one to end the celebration with a bang is the Old Woolgate Heritage Community Jubilee. I don't think I have all the words in the right order. But that'll be some Saturday in October, and communities, families, businesses are all invited to come. And if a family or a business or any group wants to put on a display showcasing their family heritage, the business history, they're welcome to contact one of the historians to see about setting up a display in the high school gym.
I want to know, after these last 2 crazy years of what all of you historians have been doing, so what do you got in store for next year? You're just going to take a year off, because you sure have been busy the last 2.
We've been postponing the cemetery tour of Glenside that we've been trying to plan. We'll have that next year.
Okay. All right, so if nobody has anything else, we'll go on executive at 7:59.